One of the areas I've been developing within IntelliconOps is Ansible Studio. The idea is to make Day 2 infrastructure operations much easier to create without giving AI unrestricted access to your servers. Let's say I've already developed a Linux VM and I now want to configure it. Instead of starting with an empty Ansible playbook, I can simply describe the outcome I want. For example, install Apache, make sure the service is running, publish a Hello World page, and verify that the website is actually working. IntelliconOps sends the requirement through the AI layer and generates two things. First, a plan describing what needs to happen and how the results should be verified, and secondly, the Ansible playbook that implements it. But this is an important distinction. The AI hasn't executed anything. It hasn't even saved anything. It's simply produced a proposal. I can inspect the plan, review every line of the Ansible, and change either of them before anything gets near the server. Once I'm happy with it, I save it as a new revision. That gives me a versioned artifact, including the prompt, plan, Ansible, revision information, and a checksum. The playbook can then be syntax validated and the exact revision approved before execution becomes available. So the workflow becomes: AI helps create it, a human reviews it, IntelliconOps versions it, Ansible validates it, the revision is approved, and only then can it run. When I execute it, the job is handed to the IntelliconOps worker, which connects to the VM and runs the approved Ansible. In this case, the Azure VM can sit entirely on a private IP address. I don't need to expose SSH to the public internet just so the automation can reach it. Ansible Studio then shows the execution progressing in the browser, the individual operations, the Ansible output, and importantly, the verification checks. And that's another part I think is important. An Ansible playbook completing successfully doesn't necessarily mean the outcome you wanted actually works. So IntelliconOps separates execution from verification. It can confirm that Apache is running, check that HTTP returned successfully, and then verify that the web page actually contains the content I asked for. If Ansible succeeds but one of these checks fails, IntelliconOps reports the operation has failed and shows why. So this isn't really about using AI to blindly configure servers, it's about using AI to accelerate the engineering work while keeping the important controls around it. Generate, review, version, validate, approve, execute, verify. That's what Ansible Studio is designed to do. And because it's built directly into IntelliconOps, the same model can eventually be applied across the different cloud environments and infrastructure that IntelliconOps manages. AI helps you to get from an operational idea to working automation much faster without removing the engineer from the process.